Hey there, Gemini. This is Chronic Joy Tarot, and this is going to be your November 2017 general reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Gemini. If you'd like a specific reading and have specific questions to answer, you can book a personal reading with me. There's information on this video and also the About section of my channel on how to get a hold of me. I'm booking personal readings about 2 to 3 weeks out right now. So if you have some burning desires, I could also do rush ones. There will be a little premium, but let's talk if you want one, and we can figure it out. Otherwise, this is the general reading for Gemini, and if it doesn't connect with you, that's fine. You can find another one on my channel. Most of these readings are, talking about aspects of ourselves that we can develop at any given time or focus on at any given time. So you could be reading, go to a video from my April videos and gain wisdom from those too. And it doesn't always have to be, it's whatever you're drawn to, right? And the message is there. Okay. And what I normally do, if you're new to my channel, is I read a Zen tarot spread here from the Zen deck, and then I start it with an oracle card to give us guidance as far as what to focus on at this time. And the oracle card comes from this deck called Native Spirit by Denise Lynn. I love this deck a lot. And the card I pulled for you, Gemini, is this one called Elder. So this is a time of confidence and leadership for you. Standing strong, stepping into your light, shining it to guide others, right? Make sure that your deep inner wisdom is coming out and showing up in your life. That's what this card depicts. It talks about also, being an elder, in Native culture, it also means speaking your truth, being that example to set for others. Okay, so let's talk about stepping into your power and stepping into your light, Gemini. The starting point here is the Fool. So this is the very start of the Zen Tarot deck, and it is, I love this card. I feel like this talks about fresh starts. It talks about living so fully in the moment that it doesn't really matter what comes next, because I have so much confidence in, in my light, right? It's perfect to go along with that Elder card. I have so much confidence in the course and the flow of life that I don't even have to worry about what comes next, because I know it will serve me. I know it will, right? This is a great starting point if we're talking about taking a leadership role in your life right now. And letting others lean on you for support. Having this kind of a devil may care sort of, we're always going to be okay attitude is a really good attitude to guide others with, I believe. If you want to focus on what's not going right, that's one way to lead. But the most profound way to lead really is with that openness to whatever's coming next. Okay? And the knowing that you can handle it. Okay, the first internal energy, the left side of this spread is internal, hidden energies that are within you that aren't always exposed to others. And then the right side is for external, how they manifest in your day-to-day life. Okay, so the first internal energy to go along with this Fool card and the leadership energy is conditioning. I like it. So this talks about the lion who grew up with a flock of sheep, and he just believed all his life that he was a sheep, and he looked and wandered about just like the white fluffy sheep around him, until he went to take a drink in the pond or in the lake, and he saw the reflection of a lion looking back at him, and it freaked him out. Like, whoa, I've seen myself all my life as one thing, and that's not how others see me, right? So this is an internal energy as well. And so what I'm getting from this is, in your quest to stand in your own strength and stand into your own light and share it with others, you might have some little internal questions, like am I going to be seen as a strong enough leader? I'm worried that they're not going to trust me. This might be just some little niggling that's going on inside your brain that sort of your own self-talk. And, reverting back to this energy of the Fool and knowing that, you know what, it's okay. Because this guy, he's about to step off a ledge, but he doesn't really care. He knows that some branch or some boulder or something down there, if he falls, is going to support him. He's fine. And this is where you want the knowing that you want to rest in. You might be worried a little, oh, how can anyone trust me? How can they trust that I know what I'm doing and saying? But you do. And it's time for you to just stand in that light fully and let it show up. Yeah. The external energy that goes along with this little worry about what others may think is beautiful, because you're planting seeds, you're flowering, you're developing, you're growing, and people are flocking to you. They want to be right where you are because your energy is so bright. And as you go along, you continue to plant seeds in your life that allow for your blossoming and your flowering to continue indefinitely. Okay? So wash those worries away about how others may or may not see you. Stand in your truth, stand in your light, and continue to grow. That's what a leader does, right? That's what a leader does. They don't just form a set of rules and then stick with that the whole journey. It's always changing, it's always growing, and you're always, sort of carving that path, right? And that's you right now. Okay, the next internal energy is this new vision card. So yeah, look at it with new eyes. See yourself with new eyes. Trust that those hopes and wishes and dreams that go on within you are valid, and that you can see them through, and that you can also help guide others along that path. Okay? And in your external world, go with the flow. Take it as it comes. The next wave that comes to try to, swallow you up and take you under isn't going to work, because you're just going to rise, you're going to ride with it. You're going to rise above it and move on. Another great quality in a leader. So when others are looking to you to model how you navigate your way through the challenges in your life, if you're going with the flow and you're taking things as they are and accepting every challenge to be as it is, and then navigating and finding your way through it, that's a beautiful example to be setting for others. Okay? Now, the top outcome, or the awareness, the arrival of awareness internally for you, is this mind card. So if you've spent a lot of time in your past way up in your head with like this kind of energy, check it out. Oh my gosh. It's you're clearing, you're changing that. You're changing that. And you're going to notice that even those little questions of self-judgment or self-worry, and you're going to notice that it's changing, and it's less and less and less, because you're on this journey. You're on this self-awareness journey on developing exactly who you are and letting it show up in your life. That's what a leader is. They're not without faults. They're not without worries. They just have the courage to take the step forward. And that's where you are now. People are seeing that in you, and they're recognizing that outward development as well. Always, always rely on your inner voice. Gemini, I know you might have two of those since you're the twins, but always tap into that, because that's the truth, right? Your first response to any situation, even if it's like in a relationship and somebody's mad and they have an issue to bring up, the first response that you have, the true first response, the feeling, not the thought that you think, oh, they're crazy, they're wrong, I'm gonna do this now to show them they're wrong. That's not your first response. The feeling, oh, they did something really hurtful, I'm hurt. trust that and speak that and voice that into your external world. More transparency and more light. That's a true leader. And you're there. You are setting examples for others around you, whether you know it or not. Okay? Okay, Gemini, that's going to be it for now. I will talk to you in a couple weeks. And until then, I love you all. Bye.